Hi fans, and welcome to part 2 of the Detroit men's lacrosse season preview. Today we will focus on the Titan offense and all of the skill players it brings back. Detroit returns over 95% of its point and goal scorers from over a year ago, as well as the entire starting attack and midfield. So it's safe to say you better be ready for some action.
Well, it's an exciting time for us on offense where we have some guys back that have some experience and some other guys that are playing well at the beginning of the year. And so, it's exciting to be able to have the guys back together and playing well.
Back again to lead the offense is junior midfielder Mike Burney, along with senior attackman Alex Maney. Both players were named All-MAC second team last season and have already been named preseason All-League by the coaches and Inside Lacrosse. Burney, the MAC's most outstanding player in last year's conference championship, tied for the team lead with 40 points while scoring 31 goals, and none were bigger than the overtime game winner against Siena to send the Titans to the NCAA tournament. Maney has improved every year so far and also tied for the team lead with 40 points on a career-high 25 goals and 15 assists.
I think our offense is going to look great this year. We didn't graduate anyone, like I said earlier, so I'm really excited to see how we produce in our first couple games.
I think we're more focused on a team offense and a team game. So, guys like Scott Drummond and, Tom Masterson, guys that, the Mike Bernies on, me, Mike, and Shane, I think we're going to have a more balanced offense. Not 3 guys or 2 guys scoring all the goals, hopefully 6 to 8 guys, scoring every single day. So I think as a team, we're going to be a little more team-oriented. It's going to be a lot of the guys getting different opportunities and letting other guys go and just finding the matchup that we think best it fits best.
Maney is part of a great group of attackmen that includes senior Tom Masterson, juniors Brian Beauregard and Shane Adams, along with sophomores Ryan Callahan and Nick Malucci. Adams is back after missing most of last season with a shoulder injury, but when healthy, the school's all-time leading goal scorer and 2-time All-MAC honoree is one of the best offensive players in the conference. Masterson is a steady player who can run an offense and keep the defense on its toes, as he had 13 goals and 26 points last season, while Beauregard came alive at the end of the year with a hat trick in the NCAA championship at Notre Dame. Callahan and Malucci were both Impact rookies in 2013, with Malucci earning a selection to the MAC All-Newcomer team and Callahan putting an important goal in the MAC Championship semifinal win over top-seeded Marist.
Well, they got to know each other pretty well, and Alex and Shane, started a lot together in the past few years, and Tommy's really stepped up over the past year and become a starting attackman for us, and they work really well together.
I think we have a good unit overall. We have a lot of returners. Some seniors, juniors, some guys with experience. So overall, with guys like Shane Adams, Alex Maney, Mike Burney, and Scott Drummond, with those guys, I think we're pretty good.
I'm 100% ready to go. I've been really anxious to get out there, and at the start of this semester, I just went right at it, and there's been no trouble at all, and I can't wait for Sunday to get back out there. I think everyone brings something else to the table. You got Mike Burney, who's got his blazing speed, and you got other guys that know to finish, and other guys like Tom that know how to move the ball and really find the open guy. And I think with so many weapons on attack and midfield, it can be a different guy scoring 3-4 goals every game. We're gonna have a well-rounded attack, and it's gonna be exciting.
At midfield, the kid with the 114-mile-per-hour shot may get a lot of attention, but Burney isn't the only player in this unit, as junior Scott Drummond and sophomore Andy Hebden are back. Drummond scored 14 goals last season with 27 points and started a rally in the MAC championship win over Siena, while Hebden appeared in 15 games last season, having 13 starts and scoring 8 goals with 5 assists.
We worked a lot over spring break on kind of moving the ball and just kind of playing within ourselves. And I think with a lot of people being injured, me and Drummond and a couple of the middies kind of put a lot of the pressure on ourselves to produce for our offense. And I think if we just kind of found the good looks and went from there.
Drummond was our leading scorer for midfielders 2 years ago. We know he could play, and there's a lot of people in our league that know he can play. But it's a matter of we've got to get more opportunities and control turnovers, and if we can control turnovers, we'll have the ball on offense. If we have the ball on offense, I think we'll be fine.
Other offensive players in the midfield include senior Drew Schupach, junior Alex Wilson, and sophomore Shannon Wesley, as well as a number of redshirts and rookies who are looking to battle for playing time.
It's a long season, so as we know, people get hurt, so you need other people ready to go. So just if you're not playing right now, it doesn't mean you're not going to play all year for sure.
Offense is all about having the ball, and at faceoff, the Titans have two experienced players to do just that, in senior Tyler Corcoran and sophomore Damian Hicks. Corcoran is a fifth-year senior who had great games last year against Navy and Quinnipiac, while Hicks is a member of the MAC all-newcomer team.
Well, I think the one thing that Tyler brings to the table is just a lot of experience that he can teach the younger guys, and there's a lot of things that he knows and a lot of wily veteran tricks, as they would say, where he can kind of show the other guys and help them improve in their game. So that's been a big help to have him around and for another year. And then Damian is just a really good face-off guy, and it's nice to have an opportunity to not be under 50% on the face-offs, and I think those two do a good job of control the ball for us there.
On paper, the Detroit offense looks to be among the top of the MAC, and something they showcased last year was not only the Titans' talent, but also their depth at attack and midfield. With all those players back, it's safe to say, get ready for some celebrations on the sidelines. With HLN Detroit, I'm Holly Hedmark.